One of the questions people often ask us about Utah is, what exactly will you be doing there? Here are 3 things that we're committed to doing in Utah. Number 1, we want to reach Mormons. 7 out of every 10 people in the state of Utah would label themselves as Mormon. Nowhere else on the face of the planet has such a concentration of Mormons, and Marissa and I feel particularly drawn to proclaim the gospel to these people. While I was in Utah last year, a group of Christians would head downtown Salt Lake City every Thursday night to do street evangelism at the gates of Temple Square. On any given night, we would hand out dozens of gospel tracts and talk with numerous Mormons about the gospel. Not only do we get the chance to teach the gospel, but these conversations also help Christians better understand and interact with Mormonism. We turn the understanding gained from these conversations into video scripts for an online ministry we run called God Loves Mormons. God Loves Mormons helps the questioning Mormon better understand Christianity. It is also used as a training tool for Christians who want to know how to interact with their LDS neighbor, co-worker, or even family member. Already this year, we've produced a number of these God Loves Mormons videos that are aimed at explaining some of the biggest differences between the LDS religion and biblical Christianity. You can check some of these videos out at www.godlovesmormons.com. Number 2, we want to build up Christianity. Honestly, Christianity is just not common in Utah. The state consists of only about 2% evangelical Christians, and so one of our goals is to help build up the lacking Christian infrastructure. We want Christianity to be a formidable and known presence in the state. We're committed to helping grow networks of Christian churches and ministries that encourage and support new believers, provide goods and services to the poor, grow the prominence of Christian schooling, help believers new to Utah, and even establish theological and evangelistic training for those hungry to learn more. None of these things are prevalent in the state, and so we want to help grow a much-needed Christian presence. Number 3, we want to invest in church planting. There is no better way to reach a lost area than to start a new church. Marissa and I are both strongly invested in establishing and growing new churches in the state. I'll be working at a church plant called the Mission Church located in South Jordan. While there, I'll be the director of young adult ministries and a pastor in training of sorts. Years down the road, Marissa and I have our eyes towards potentially planting ourselves, but we'll just see where God leads us. Even if we don't plant, we're committed to involving ourselves in church planting efforts. I believe that by new churches being planted, all of our goals will be better accomplished. More churches will result in more Christians and more evangelism, thus better reaching Mormons. It will also, by definition, be building up a Christian presence in the state. More than anything, our mission is to glorify God. We hope that by pursuing these 3 goals, we can be an encouragement to current believers and an evangelistic presence to unbelievers, all for the glory of God.